Hi, I'm Kartik, and welcome to this short presentation as to why Leeds is an absolute hotspot for property investment and why I'm investing in Leeds right now. Well, I guess first thing to say is that Leeds really is a fantastic city. And the reason I say that is not because I've just had a good night out in Leeds, but it's because of its strong fundamentals. And what we mean by that is strong infrastructure, the regeneration projects going on, the employment opportunities, the transport, just the opportunity to invest in property, the prices, the purchase prices, the opportunity for growth with our investments. It's an affluent city, lots and lots of money coming into it already, and just so much going on. Now, Leeds has had significant growth up until now, but I really strongly believe that there is still massive opportunity, and hopefully by the end of this presentation, you'll see that as well. So let's have a look at some of the regeneration projects that are happening in Leeds right now. So we've spent many hours mapping out these development projects. We've been looking at the Leeds City Council emerging plans and the press and so on and so on. I'm not going to bore you with tons and tons of information about it, but here's some of the highlights which I'd like to show you. So have a look at this project here, the Air Valley Leeds Area Action Plan, a 1,300 hectare land development project to the southeast of the city. Massive. Just look at the size of the actual site and the actual amount of land that's being developed. It's one of Europe's largest regeneration projects. Massive development, and this is, I would say, one of the main reasons why I strongly believe that Leeds still has lots of opportunity and lots of growth to be had. Let's check this one out next. So this is the Leeds General Infirmary development, another development opportunity that's absolutely worth mentioning going on here in Leeds. This is 2 hospitals to be built in the next 10 years or so. One hospital will be primarily for adults, and the other hospital will be a children's hospital. Both going to have state-of-the-art facilities, and another example of infrastructure that's heading into Leeds, bringing employment, bringing opportunity, and just bringing people coming into the area to use the facilities. And there's an interesting little quote here from the BBC. The plans have been described as one of the most significant healthcare projects in the UK, and that's happening right there. Let's check this one out. This is the Riverside Community and Park Development, and this is going to be the UK's biggest green city space. So just another example of money coming in, improving the quality of life for those living and working in Leeds. Let's have a look at some examples of some of the big companies who are already in Leeds. So the head office for many large employers, including Asda, Morrisons and Channel 4. And also Leeds is hosting the call centres for lots and lots of the big banks. And there's a little quote there from Channel 4, an anecdotal quote. I think that was on the Channel 4 website, and some smart aleck must have put that up there that didn't think Channel 4 knew there was life outside the M25. So here's some other facts and stats about why Leeds is such a fantastic place to invest, and these are going to directly impact our property investments in that region. The second largest banking and insurance sector, the third largest manufacturing sector, £64 billion regional economy, and the fastest private sector job growth. So you can see here lots and lots of money coming into the Leeds. I guess the way to take this information is is we want to make sure that our property investment in this area is protected for the longer term, because that's how we really see it's how we really grow with in our wealth with property. And some of these facts and figures are just pointing in that direction, that this is a city that is growing and growing, and it will be growing for the longer term. And if so much investment is coming into the city itself, then we want to put our investment, our tiny pockets or bits of investment compared to these huge figures here, we want to put those along with the big investment to secure our long-term property investment. So just having a look here at the population in Leeds, we're looking at the Leeds-Bradford area of a combined population of 3 million people, and that's including a 1.37 million people workforce. So that is a huge demand for rental properties. In fact, the Leeds-Bradford area is bigger than the whole of Manchester in terms of its population. So lots and lots of demand for housing. There is a continuous demand for rental properties up in Leeds. And here's just some headlines from some local papers and outlets. Venture capital investment into Leeds up by 88%. Leeds is the fastest growing city with one of the most diverse economies and the driving force behind the city's 64.6 billion economy. Leeds set to lead the way in job growth. Leeds set to be the best performing northern city for employment by 2023. So we can see Leeds is a rapidly growing city, and Leeds is the driving force for the economy in the whole of the South Yorkshire region. So hope you have enjoyed this short presentation, and hope you have been enlightened about the opportunities in Leeds, and I will see you on the other side.